What's up everyone, Pick6 back. Today I'm bringing you a few matches worth of sniping highlights for your enjoyment. These have been on my hard drive for a while now, and I figured they were too good to delete despite my hard drive running out of room. So I figured I'd make them into, highlights, take the highlights out of them, and then make a commentary over it. Seemed to make the most sense. I didn't really know what to do with them at first, to be honest. I wasn't sure whether or not to post them as they were, or take the highlights, but that's the only disadvantage to Battlefield gameplays, is that for the most part, most of my short gameplays are like 10 to 15 minutes, and some of the higher kill matches I have run 25 to 30, and I definitely am not going to be posting all of that. So I just took the highlights out of this match, and I thought they were really good, so hope you enjoy them too. Most of all, they're more aggressive recon. I definitely was, treating it like I would an assault rifle, so if you like more aggressive recon, let me know in the comments, because I love responding to comments. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about a touchy subject, and that's a debate that a lot of Battlefield 3 players have, and that's whether the Recon class is useless, as it is to some apparently, or if it's undervalued. Personally, I believe it's undervalued. That's my belief. Those that don't like the Recon class, of what I've seen and heard, have suggested that the snipers sit in one spot close to their spawn and try and snipe people across the map. Now, if that's the case, I can see that they may have a point. Unless the sniper's a good one, you aren't helping your team much, if at all, by doing so. If the sniper's a good one though, and frequently gets kills, or at the very least spots everyone and everything he sees, then I don't see a problem with the sniper doing so, and may actually benefit the team more than a lot of people running around with an assault class would, for example. I believe sniping plays its biggest and most important role when you're playing defense, especially in the mode rush. It allows you to spot incoming enemies, incoming vehicles, it lets you know where they're attacking from, and also allows you to pick them off as they come into your territory from farther away. I know when I frequently play as the Recon class, I'm constantly moving around, spotting everything, capturing flags in Conquest, and most importantly getting lots of kills. I'm not the type to sit back and hope for an 1,000-meter headshot per match. I'm too aggressive, too impatient, and I personally do believe that doing that drags the team down a bit. I frequently get more kills using the Recon class alone than others do playing Assault or Support. The players that may drag a team down, as the anti-Recon players point out, are those that treat the Recon class like they would the other three kits. If that's the case, then I can understand that, because I'd say 90% of the community out there can't snipe at all, not even short or long range, especially moving. So if you're the type that goes around when you know you can't shoot with the Recon class, then you definitely are hurting your team. I know I can do it. I do it all the time. You'll see it in the highlights, you'll see it in the scores. I know I can do it. I'm a huge benefit to my team doing it, and that's why I believe the Recon class in the right hands is a spectacular kit. What the people that may drag the team must realize is that every kit and level must be played differently. When you play as Recon, you must play it sneakily. You can't run and gun and expect to do great, because you'll be horribly outgunned by everyone that isn't Recon. I suppose that's what the anti-Recon pundits are referring to, and if that's the case, I can agree with some points that they have. To sum up my original points, I don't agree with the anti-Recon group, because I believe a good sniper that gets many kills and spots, which for example, I've seen many people with other kits don't spot at all, and that's already a huge advantage that the sniper gives. And that plays just as big a role as the other classes, the Recon, I mean. He also plays a role psychologically. I know I play this role a lot. When I get a few kills early, say they have two designed routes. I know if I take one route away, say a right side of a map, then if they will not come back to that right side, and they will all go left. And if your teammates are even somewhat functional, if you start to gang up on the left, you'll have them spawn trapped in no time, because most of the time, if they're smart, they will not come back down the right, because I'll blow their head clean off. So that's where I think the sniper rifle, the Recon class, plays its biggest role besides spotting, and that's psychologically. It's a huge role, and I think it's an underrated role. They're usually nowhere to be found after I end up taking them out in that one area of play. It makes you pause and change your strategy altogether, like I said. I end up losing in one of these matches, maybe even both. I can't remember the second one, to be honest with you, despite getting an MVP in both of them. The match you'll see here, you can completely pin on my teammates being retarded for the loss because I was the only one in double figures for kills and I was playing Recon. In conclusion, if you don't think sniping's an intricate part of Battlefield 3, then I can guarantee you haven't played with or against many great ones. Spotting alone is the most vastly underrated aspect of Battlefield 3, and I promise you that in most big matches that I've had, or anyone else has had, probably even you for that matter, has been greatly influenced by spotting. A good sniper should, does, and always make sure that spotting is his primary role for the team. If you're spotting at all times and know where the enemy is, you're golden. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.